Our current geographic location is Astoria, Oregon. Here, the mouth of the Columbia River meets up with the Pacific Ocean. This is also where the first step in the process of salmon spawning occurs. Here, their caloric value is at its highest before they expend the rest of that energy upstream.
Salmon have been on planet Earth for 10 to 12 million years. Ever since their existence here, animals of all kinds have fought each other to get a bit of that delicious caloric value. Here we see man versus bear. But this bear is the least of man's issues, because soon he will be pitted against his own species in order to get copious amounts of salmon for commercial fishing. It is the unfortunate truth. Gill netters, fixed gear fishermen, and Native Americans all had to fight one another in order to get the most amount of salmon from the river. In time, it came down to the gill netters and fixed gear fishermen who would petition for laws and regulations that would restrict one another from being able to fish effectively in the Columbia River.
The visiting hours of the Big Creek Fish Hatchery are 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. It is currently 4:13 p.m. About 10 minutes ago, I was declined an interview. Way to go, America!
In the Pacific Northwest, fish hatcheries exist to preserve and restore fish populations much like the Pacific salmon. The service continues to work with its stakeholders, federal agencies, state resource agencies, tribal governments, and private organizations to improve fishery conservation efforts. Unfortunately, fish born and raised in a hatchery are proven to be unsuccessful in integrating themselves into a wild environment that often leads to their death.